All right. So in front of you, you have Everly. Yours is in the incomplete bin. Go get it. In front of you, you have your hook for our informative writing piece about the zoo. Remember, an informative writing is. Where's your paper, Pablo?
There wasn't one with his name on it.
Go look in the incomplete bin. An informative writing is a writing where you are the expert writing information about a specific topic. The topic today is what?
The zoo.
We're writing about the zoo. So we have our hook, and today we're going to write the last sentence for our introduction paragraph, and we're going to write about our first subtopic in the second paragraph. So all we're missing from the introduction paragraph is our sentence about the subtopics. Our sentence about the subtopics. So does anybody remember what I said our subtopics are going to be? Remember? Connor?
About the food.
Okay, we're going to talk about the food in one paragraph. We're going to talk about the animals, and we're going to talk about shows. The shows at the zoo. I know you might not be familiar with all three of those things that they have at the zoo, but that's okay because we're all going to talk about it, and then that'll give you an idea. Or, of course, you can just picture what you think a zoo would look like. So we need to write our sentence about the subtopics, and then we will be all done with our introduction paragraph. How should we start it? We need to list those three subtopics. How do you guys want to start it? What could we do? I don't know what to tell you, Pablo. How do you want to start it, Connor?
Here are some things that you might run into.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a creative way of saying it. Here, we can all do the same one. Here are some things.
Do we have to write that?
Yes, this is going to be the last sentence in your introduction paragraph. So we can all do the same one. That's okay, since we're all going to have the same three subtopics anyways. Here are some things you might run into at the zoo. Animals, shows, and food. All right, so after that, we have officially finished our introduction paragraph about the zoo. Since this is a paragraph where we need it to all be together, Pablo, just pick up from where we are. You need to still write this. All this should be together. I know I don't have my hook with me on this paper, but that's okay. So as you're writing, in our second paragraph, our first subtopic that we're going to write about is the animals. We're going to write about the animals at the zoo. So looking over here at our guide, we need to write a topic sentence. So this sentence is going to introduce the subtopic, which is animals. We're going to write 3 details or fact sentences about the animals at the zoo, and then a closing. So how do you guys want to start? What could our topic sentence be? Remember, our topic sentence, we're just introducing the subtopic, which is animals. Anastasia.
Yeah. Some animals that you might see at the zoo are...
Okay, let's not list some animals yet. That was a good thought, though. Let's not list animals yet. We just want to introduce the subtopic animals. Because in the next sentence says, we are going to list some animals and things we know about them and some of them that we will see at the zoo. Riley.
When you walk into the zoo, you can smell all the different kinds of smells.
Okay, we need to mention animals, though, because our subtopic is going to be about animals. Juliana.
Animals is a thing at the zoo you see every single time. So here are some of them that you will see.
I like that. So, okay, we're going to skip a line for our second paragraph. We're going to skip a line, and we're going to indent. I don't know if we talked about that with the first paragraph, so don't worry about it. Indent means we're just going to go in a little bit and start our writing. So normally we start on the pink line. We'll start on the pink line and write. Indenting means we're going to go in just a little bit and start our sentence here. So when, let's kind of go with what Juliana said. Let's take some ideas. Whenever you go to the zoo, you will see lots of animals. So there we have our topic sentence. We just introduced our subtopic of animals. For the next part, our 3 detail sentences. After you write the sentence, put your pencil down, please. After you write the sentence, put your pencil down, because we're going to finish this paragraph together, and then you're going to write one on your own. First, we're going to write one together as a class so we can get some ideas, and then you're going to write a different one on your own. So for our 3 details, facts, sentences, there needs to be at least 3 more sentences in the middle. I think it would be a good idea to kind of list some animals, maybe some of the more favorite animals, the more popular animals you would see. Think about a time you've been to the zoo, or if you haven't been to the zoo, what animals do you know will be there? What do you think? What animals do you want to talk about? Remember, we're not going to say a story though, because we're not including I or me. We're just including facts and information. Juliana.
Whenever I go to the zoo, I see zebras.
You like to see the zebras? Cool. Okay.
Whenever I go to the zoo, I see the elephants splashing in water.
Elephants washing in water?
Splash.
Splashing in water? I like that good
Apples
detail that
are
Everly said, that elephants are splashing in water. All right, let's do something like that. One animal, remember you're not writing, because we're just writing this one together, then you're going to write one on your own. One animal you may see is an elephant. And you may see them splashing in water. What's another animal we might see? What's another animal they might see, and what is that animal doing? Juliana?
A koala sleeping.
You might see a koala sleeping.
I'm gonna say mine.
The zoo is filled. I'm going to add some details in there. The zoo is filled with koalas, and sometimes they're sleeping. Koalas are so cute. All right, we only need one more. We only need one more fact detail sentence. Anastasia.
You also might see panda bears eating the bamboo.
Good, I like that detail. Visitors of the zoo can see pandas eating bamboo. What a good sentence, Anastasia. Good job. All right, so we have our topic sentence. We have our 3 detail sentences. Now we just need our closing. Our closing is going to be kind of similar to our topic sentence. We're just going to kind of restate the subtopic, but in a sentence. We're just restating the subtopic in a sentence. Any ideas, Connor?
No, those are some animals that you might go and see in the zoo.
Okay. These are all animals you can see at most zoos. Good sentence, Connor. Let's read the whole thing that we wrote together. Whenever you go to the zoo, you will see lots of animals. One animal you may see is an elephant, and you may see them splashing in water. The zoo is filled with koalas, and sometimes they are sleeping. Visitors of the zoo can see pandas eating bamboo. These are all animals you can see at most zoos. All right, so now it's your turn. You already have the topic sentence. Now you need to write 3 detailed fact sentences. So think, maybe you could break it up, your sentences, into 3 different animals. So tell me about that animal, maybe what the animal looks like, or you can tell me what you might see them do. That's up to you, however you want to do it. And then you need to have a closing sentence, which just restates your subtopic. All right? You may go ahead and start if you're ready. I will be walking around to help. I'll be walking around to help if you need.